Alright, so in the final play that I'm going to be breaking down here is going to be the play wide receiver post corner. Alright, so on the play wide receiver post corner, this is another killer man beater. As you'll see, the stock play art, you have three really good routes already. You have a glitchy fade on the right, which is going to allow us to bomb like a two-man under type look, especially if we can roll out slightly to the right. You have a post route that works really well if you don't have Jermaine Gresham there. If you have a decent tight end, he's going to absolutely beat his guy. If you have a bad tight end, that route won't work. So, as I'll show you in this video, a bad tight end with this post route simply will not get open. If you put a good tight end there, a Jimmy Graham, a Gronk, Greg Olsen, Jordan Reed, anybody on Mutt, you're going to have a lot of success because he's going to beat his guy. Now, the base setup that we use is we like to drag the outside left receiver, and then we like to hitch route the slot guy on the right, and smart route the hitch route on the right. For those of you that aren't aware, smart routed hitches, you typically just throw down a pass lead down, and it's an easy completion. Now, that stopped me. I have no idea why. Try it again. You'll see he kind of played it again right there, but those smart routed hitches work, I'd probably say 99% of the time. You'll also have the running back route. As you'll see here, the running back on that sharp breaking out route will get open at will. It's the same route that's on the play post hitch post, for those of you that are familiar with that. Obviously, the drag route will get open as well since he is on the line of scrimmage. And then finally, what we like to do is if we can get out of the pocket, there we go. So if we can get out of the pocket on the right, you'll see that you have the ability to bomb the two-man under. Michael Bennett simply wasn't having it right there. We'll try it again. If we can get out of the pocket, Michael Bennett being a pain in the ass. So we talked about already how we can't run two-man under and zone out the safety on the left. Well, with this play, you can't do it to the right either. I'm going to try to sit in the pocket so I can show it to you. The glitchy post route simply leaves his guy. You can actually throw this on a two-man under as well, but I'm going to go to instant replay and show you why this is so effective. And it all comes back to the guys trying to mirror the routes. So pretty much this has a stutter in it. So as soon as he presses, the route is supposed to stutter. Well, the corner slows down. However, the receiver does not. And you see the glitchy separation right off the bat. So, once again, even if they have that safety back deep, a lot of the times you can still chuck it, and you see you have one-on-one with the safety. If you're able to roll out of the pocket to the right, you can dumb out that safety in a lot of scenarios. Like, I can't just get out of the pocket, but you can actually burn him completely. Yeah, the safety simply won't react to it. Hold on, see if I can do this. Alright. So, as you see here, like if I roll out slightly, a lot of the times I can bomb him based on the angle that he's on. So that was simply a two-man under type look, and I clicked on the safety and I brought him down one step right there. You don't have to. You can leave him back there deep, and it shouldn't matter. Like, as long as you're able to roll out of the pocket to the right, you'll see that the safety reacts to you. And as long as we get him to stutter that one click, we have the bomb, over there. Now you do have to get out of the pocket really to emphasize that deep bomb against a too deep type look. So once again, I'm going to try to get out of the pocket here. I threw it on the run. Anyways, I'm not going to focus too much more on that, but you see that that route does beat the two-man under type shell because the safety simply dumbs out. But one last time, roll out of the pocket. Now, we didn't really get him to dumb out completely there, but you see that the corner is just nowhere to be found. I mean, that's Sherman. So, easy way to keep our opponent with those safeties back deep. The drag I already showed, that's going to cook man coverage because it's a drag route on the line of scrimmage. And with the routes we have on the right, it kind of creates a makeshift screen. As you see here, you got everybody going deep. You can pick up a couple nice blocks and really have a crib shot. The running back route, as I mentioned, cooks man coverage as well. And also, as I said, the post route. It's not going to work here just because I got Jermaine Gresham on a corner. But if you have a good tight end, that route gets open. So that's really, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 routes. You have 5 routes on this play that you have to respect in man coverage. Otherwise, it's a wrap. So that is the play wide receiver post corner. This is a play that I utilize a lot throughout the course of the game, especially if I see my opponent trying to cheat down with those safeties. So, hope you guys enjoyed the wing trips week or the U trips week formation. Like I said, this is the formation that we could stay in the entire game. The quick audibles is inside zone. Obviously, you would want your best blocking receiver in that slot. That glitched right there. Inside zone is the best run play in the game. You know this, though. So, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the scheme. And I want your feedback on it, because if you find anything else that you like to mix in, don't like to mix in, shit, you tell me. One final little adjustment, something that I just thought of that I do, not a lot, but I do mix it in, and that's going to be the play curl flats. If I'm just hell-bent on toying with my opponent, I will run this curl flats, and the way I run it is I motion over the corner route. So like I'll motion him over, hike as you know before he sets, and then you just kind of throw it to the outside. It's once again, it's one of those routes that if I leave it stock, it's not nearly as good. Like if I let him set, but as soon as he cuts up, you can chug it to the outside, and the corner won't be able to make a play on the ball. So if they're in man zone, doesn't really matter. Just kind of mix it in from time to time. The reason I don't utilize this play any more than I, probably should is because I don't like the other routes. Every other play that I've broken down has, 3, 4, 5 routes that I really like. This one, I've got one route, and if my opponent plays it, I'm screwed. But mix it in if you want. If you don't, you don't need to. That is U Trips Week or Wing Trips Week. Have a blast.